Hey guys, this is Alex Sturgeon with the HobbyTown HobbyPlex, and welcome to a What's New Wednesday, our first one in a while. We're in that dead zone of the hobby industry. We're just approaching summer, everybody's out having a good time, but we did get a little bit of new stuff over the last couple weeks, so I figured we'd put one together for you and just show you what we got. First off, these came today, fresh off the truck. These are the new hex bits from Traxxas. So Traxxas has their own tool set, like a pouch, and they were just those long, kind of cheapy bits. These are more high quality, kind of like the MIPs, like the ProTech, and you can either get them in a 3-pack with metric, or you can get them the whole kit and caboodle with the nut drivers as well as your wrench. What's cool about these is you can put them in a drill. That's the biggest thing. Make your life way easier if you get one of those small, nice drills that save your hands when you're doing a lot of work. Next up, we got in some new quad batteries for all of you quad flyers out there from Tattoo. These are the new Fun Fly brand 4S 100C 1300s and 1550s, and these guys are only $24.99 for the big one and $23.99 for the 1300. So again, quad batteries, pretty reasonably priced. We've carried Tattoo for a while. We had some other brands that were in that same price range. Tattoos though seem to be always what's hot, and they've served us well, so we got in their new brand. Up next, we got in some newer bead locks from SSD here. We started off with these actually, and those sold so well, and they're in such a good price range that we started picking up a few more of them. And this is just one of the samples. I think we've got a couple other ones out there that are black. I think there's another silver one out there, but a lot of guys like the wagon wheel style, so we got these in. Again, reasonably priced. These are 34 bucks a pair. Next, we got the ProLine drag slicks. So ProLine is in the drag game. They came out the bodies first, and now we've got the slicks and we've got their rims. So this is basically a short course rear slick tire and then a 2.2 front tire to turn your Bandit, Rustler, Slash, however you guys are doing it, into a certifiable drag car. Speaking of drag racing, we've got a group of guys that come in, and they found these online. They wanted us to get them. This is a belted slick from none other than GRP. GRP's warehouse, and the whole thing burned down like 10 years ago. I didn't even know they're still around, but they are. And we have their drag slicks here. Well, they're not drag slicks. They're actually made for 8-scale like onward racing, but a lot of our guys get the 17mm conversions for their 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive Slashes and Bandits and stuff, and they're turning them into drag racers. So that's what these are for. Again, $24.99 a pair. They're pretty reasonably priced. They'll get you going. Next up, finally, we got these in. These are the 2.2 truck ellipse tires. Very popular tire now on our dirt track for buggy racing. Well, now we've got these things in for the trucks. This and Positrons from ProLine, probably going to be the main tire here at the Plex. Again, 22 bucks, not too bad. Another ready-to-run crawler, this time from Cross RC. I know I did an unboxing on this a little while ago, but I thought I'd just throw this back into the video. $349 for a ready-to-run crawler. A lot of metal in there. They're not just all plastic, so reasonably priced for a new brand, kind of a newer brand of crawling, and a lot of features that you wouldn't find on something that cost even more money from one of the other companies. So, okay, now if you've watched our videos at all, you know I'm a big Star Wars nerd. So Bandai, they make Gundams. Well, they also make really good Star Wars models. So we have just a sample here. We got Yoda, and then we got in C-3PO and R2-D2. There's another R2-D2, but it's a prequel R2-D2 that has rockets coming out its sides. And you know, when I was watching Clone Wars, or not, Attack of the Clones, and I saw that part of the movie, I was like, oh, come on. So I've learned to accept and like the prequels, but if I was going to build a model of R2-D2, that's the one I'd want to build. So there you go. You get both of them, C-3PO and R2-D2. Check this out. This is the USS Kelvin Star Trek model from Mobius. If you don't know what the Kelvin is, It's in the reboot, J.J. Abrams' first Star Trek movie, Star Trek, and this is with Chris Hemsworth as Captain Kirk's dad. And instead of the regular timeline where he lives, he dies, and he dies like driving into the big Romulan ship or whatever. I can't remember the name of it, you know. But he's like talking with his wife, like, what should we name him? And she's like, how about Tiberius? And he's like, no, that's awful. This is that ship. How cool is that? Put some LED lights in there, light it up, make it look really cool. It's a really good model. Really good. And finally, we got some airplanes, some newer airplanes from Rage. This is HRP's brand, one of our main distributors. And there's a little Super Cub and a bigger Super Cub. And then there's another plane over there from them as well. I just didn't have really room to bring it over here. But we got a couple different ready-to-run beginner planes for you guys to come in and pick up and be successful and actually enjoy flying instead of buying something that just goes and then you're done, and then you're like, well, that was great, and then you go boating or something, you know. This is for you guys. Be successful, get out there and fly. Finally, oh, and in case you're wondering, this one's 90 bucks, this one's 120 bucks. Finally, it's summertime, baseball season. I found this, we just got this in. It's a classic junk ball game. So basically it's like a wiffle ball, and you can set it up to do all sorts of different stuff, and then you can strike out your buddies with the plastic bat. Plastic bats also make good weapons when you're a brother and sister or your brothers and you got nothing else better to do in the summertime and your parents are all at work. You can beat each other with this. That's probably pretty fun. But either way, this is fun, and it's only there it is. It's only $8. So $8, you get the ball and the bat, and we got quite a few of them over there. So that's it. This is fun. We haven't done one of these in a while, and you know, we always get a lot more than this. We got a big store. A couple new crawlers coming out soon, like the Associated Enduro. We're going to do an unboxing for that one, and probably a review for that one. So I look forward to that. That's all I got. Thanks for watching, and we'll make a new video for you soon.